Today is a great, amazing, incredible day, and I'll tell you why. Because it's a German day, and not just a German day, but a German food day. 5 classic German foods you should try, or maybe I should try. Without further ado, let's get into this reaction. Let's go.
German cuisine is considered meat-heavy, but the cliché is only partly true. We'll show you 5 typical specialties from Germany, from hearty to vegetarian to sweet. Bet you wouldn't have...
Nobody asked for that. Why is she showing me vegetarian? Is that traditionally German? I feel like traditional German is like a lot of meat. Anyways, let's continue. It's only because I like meat, so.
Guess that one of them is actually a German invention.
Ooh.
Let's start with a classic, the Schweinshaxe.
Guys, I've said to you, I don't know, in one of the videos I said I've not had much German food. Maybe I've had a one of your sausages, and that's about it. I've had pork knuckle. I love pork knuckle. I've had pork knuckle. That's the only other thing I've had from Germany. Apart from that, I've not had it. This is so good.
This knuckle of pork probably corresponds to the image that many people have of German food, served with a side of Bavarian folk music, like here in Munich's Hofbräuhaus. Wolfgang Reitmeier uses basic ingredients when preparing this typical Bavarian specialty, but he's very particular about the origin and quality of the meat.
Okay.
Wichtig für die Zutaten ist halt Regionalität, dass es einfach das nachvollziehbar ist, wo kommt das Ganze her.
Okay.
And this is how the knuckles are prepared. The
quality.
Front leg of the pork is seasoned with garlic, salt, pepper, and a mixture of caraway seeds. After resting for an hour, the meat goes into the oven for 30 minutes at 160 degrees Celsius to begin with. Then...
Is he pouring beer on the... Wow. Is that how it's traditionally done? Wow.
It's basted with dark beer and put back in. After 2 hours, the pork knuckle is basted 2 more times with black beer and grilled at a high temperature until a perfect, slightly caramelized crust is formed.
That looks so good. Oh my god. So good.
The Schweinshaxe is traditionally served with a potato dumpling and gravy.
A potato dumpling, is that just a mashed potato in a bowl? What's a potato dumpling?
When boiled, the pork knuckle is known as Eisbein, a dish more...
You eat it boiled? What does that taste like? I mean, it doesn't look very appealing, but at the same time, that's interesting.
Popular in northern Germany, where it's usually eaten with sauerkraut and potatoes. Either way, the pork knuckle is an absolute staple of German cuisine.
Okay.
Time now for something vegetarian. This vegetable is the headliner on many German menus in springtime, asparagus. The season lasts about 3 months, and during this time...
Doesn't asparagus make your pee smell weird? Or is that a myth? I heard that from somebody. Maybe I heard that when I was in school. But apparently, like, asparagus makes your pee smell weird. I don't really... I never eat asparagus, so I wouldn't know. But let me know in the comment section if you've experienced that.
Germans eat an average of around 1.4 kilograms of asparagus per person. Asparagus has been grown in the region around Belitz, south of Berlin, since the middle of the 19th century. The soft, sandy soil here is ideal.
In diesem Sand wächst der Spargel möglichst gerade und er hat keinen Widerstand und weil er auch ein leichtes, der Boden erwärmt sich gut und dadurch kriegt der Spargel auch hier sein einzigartiges Aroma.
Around 10% is green asparagus, which grows above ground, and 90% is white and grows underground. As soon as the tips begin to peek out of the soil, the white asparagus is harvested, mostly by hand. Because of the complicated harvesting process, it was seen as a luxury in the past, which only the wealthy could afford. That's why it was also known as the royal vegetable, or white gold. In Germany, it's served with hollandaise sauce and potatoes. Some have it with a schnitzel, but the absolute spring classic is a vegetarian dish. Asparagus served with breadcrumbs browned in butter. Our next stop, the
I'm not mad at that. It sounds quite nice. Sounds quite nice. I would try it. I can't say I've had a lot of asparagus, but yeah, let me know if that's something you eat. Is this something you would eat like during? Are you shaking? I feel like the camera is shaking. Anyways, would you eat that during Christmas time? Let me know in the comment section below.
Bakery. This is a specialty that is associated with Germany all over the world, the pretzel.
Guys, don't shoot the messenger. Shoot the messenger, is that the right term? I've never had a pretzel. I think I said this to you guys before. These big pretzel things, I've never had them. I've had the little small, you can get like little small pretzels that are like crisps almost, like biscuits, like crackers almost, but I've never had a big pretzel. I can't wait. I cannot wait for my first pretzel.
Especially in southern Germany, life without pretzels is unthinkable. A distinction is made between the Bavarian and Swabian varieties.
Oh,
the dough consists of wheat flour, water, yeast, and a mixture of salt, malt, and either margarine, butter, or lard.
Okay.
The dough is divided, rolled out, and then skillfully twisted into shape. This takes a lot of practice.
Es ist einmal so, dann so und so. Total simpel. Das ist ja eigentlich auch das, was die Leute am meisten fasziniert. Das Schlingen.
After the
Yeah, it does me. I wouldn't know how to do that with dough.
pretzels have risen, they're coated with diluted baking soda.
Okay.
Symmetrical and deep golden brown. This is what a Bavarian pretzel should look like. The Swabian version differs mainly in its shape. It's all about the so-called belly and the thin arms.
Das Wichtige ist an der schwäbischen Brezel die dünnen Ärmchen, die nachher groß werden und der Bauch, der dann schön locker ist und dann auch dann weich ist.
Regardless of your preferred shape, the pretzel is undeniably the flagship of German baking. Could the same be
Do you just eat it like that? Is it just bread and you just eat it like that? Isn't it a bit dry, the pretzel? I don't know. I'll try it, but it's just bread. But I'm not going to knock it until I try it, so I will try
said
it.
about our next German specialty? You really have to like eating fish. Could the of Germany said about our next
Mate, that looks fire. That salmon, that looks good.
Next German specialty? You really have to like eating fish to find out. The fish rolls are particularly popular in
You
North.
know what? I like fish. I don't know. I just do not eat enough fish. I don't know what it is, but maybe because I've been living in Asia as well. I don't eat enough fish. I think I should eat a lot more fish. I guess I worry about heavy metals and stuff like that, but I do like fish. I need to start eating more fish. I think fish is really good for you.
Northern Germany in every possible variation.
Natürlich ein Lachsbrötchen.
Ein Backfisch, also was Paniertes.
Krabbenbrötchen. Bin schon ganz gespannt, wie das schmeckt.
You'll mainly find the beloved snack by the coast at little stands like this one in the port of Hamburg, always with fresh fish and usually topped with some onions. The king.
Guys, what is your obsession with raw onions? I love you, I do. But the raw onion thing, the raw onions need to die a death. I can't stand raw onions. Can we not just cook them? Can we not just cook them? I don't like raw onions. And I'm seeing a theme with raw onions on things. I'm going to have to make sure I ask that whoever, when I go to Germany, please no raw onions. I don't like raw onions. It's not for me.
Or should we say chancellor of fish rolls, is the one with Bismarck herring. Herring fillets are marinated in vinegar and salt and mixed with mustard seeds, onions, bay leaves, and allspice. The herring is then left to marinate in the spicy broth for a week.
Is this like your pickled herring? Is it quite similar to Scandinavia, like Sweden, they have a pickled herring?
It's named after the German Chancellor Otto von Bismarck, who ruled at the end of the 19th century. According to legend, a local merchant sent him a barrel of the pickled herring and got permission to name it after him. Today, the Bismarck roll is the classic fish roll, a street food that is a must-try for any visitor to northern Germany.
I'll remember that.
Moving on to dessert. The typically German spaghetti ice cream. Typically German? It sure is.
I've seen this, but I've seen it once before, like a clip of it. I think maybe earlier on, like a video ages ago, but I've never seen it. I've not seen it made, if that makes sense. I've never seen it being like actually created. Doesn't it just all melt into one? What's the point of making it into a spaghetti shape? Is it just for aesthetics? Does it taste any different?
The noodle-shaped ice cream with strawberry sauce and white chocolate sprinkles was created here in Mannheim in southwest Germany. Dario Fontanella, the son of Italian immigrants, came up with this unusual creation in his father's ice cream parlor. It first appeared on the menu in 1969, inspired by a dessert he had eaten on vacation.
Neugierig bin ich an der Theke gegangen und habe der Frau gefragt, habe gesagt, sagen Sie mal, können Sie mir erklären, wie Sie diese Schnürchen da rausgemacht haben? Und dann hat sie gesagt, das ist ganz einfach. Ich habe Kastanienpüree genommen und das habe ich durch eine Kartoffelpresse gejagt, ja? Und da habe ich gedacht, das ist aber genial.
For spaghetti ice cream a la Fontanella, you need milk, cream, thickener, egg yolk powder, and sugar, plus some vanilla extract and lemon. The ice cream mixture is made at -8 degrees Celsius. To make the red sauce, strawberries are pureed. Then you're good to go. The vanilla ice cream spaghetti is placed on a portion of cream with a strawberry puree acting as the tomato sauce and white chocolate sprinkles as parmesan. This is definitely the sweetest spaghetti dish you'll ever try. What are...
That's amazing. Just it's aesthetics, because as soon as you put it's not gonna come out like spaghetti. It's just gonna mush into one, but it's really nice looking.
some of the typical specialties in your home country?
I enjoyed that. Ooh, there's a doner kebab one. I will be watching that. I will watch that another time. But yeah, there's nothing in that the asparagus. I'm not a big asparagus fan, but I've never tried it. The pretzels I have never tried before. Probably one of them that I'm very excited to try because clearly you love it. The fish rolls sounds really, really good. My mouth is watering. You know when you get saliva because you're so like, you want to taste some of this food. And the spaghetti ice cream, I have to try, but it seems more of like for aesthetics rather than taste, but I'll still try it. And the pork knuckle, oh, love pork knuckle. Oh, love pork in general. My grandma was a big fan of pork. She loved pork. Rest in peace. And it's actually my grandma who has a great grandma, in the female line of my grandma's female line, there was a German woman in her female line. So she has a German ancestor somewhere. I'll figure out where it is. I don't know where it is, where that person is. I think it's her grandma. I think my grandma's grandma was German and Jewish. Yeah. And my grandma loves pork, so maybe she got that from that line of women. I don't know. Anyways, guys, thank you very much for watching. Until the next one, I will see you very soon.